The fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So bring it on.
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and they're both expected to win no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're contesting a title, a final, or just playing for pride. This one's always special.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. So, Jim, this feels like a lineup designed to counter threats out wide, is that it?
Yeah, you will in theory have the numerical advantage, Peter, on the wings. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge for the opposition to try to get past you. On the other hand, you're essentially inviting your opponents up the field. It's going to be a fine balancing act between letting your opponents have the ball and looking for opportunities to counter. But it can work really well.
That's an imaginative pass. Roberto Carlos is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And that's a throw-in. And it's slung out wide. Referee's given a throw. And they've switched it over to the other side.
You know, Peter, there's a player down there who I've always admired, Carlos Puyol. This game is not all about technique and skill. You need big hearts too, and they don't come any bigger than Puyol's.
Yeah, that is one leader of men. Yaya Toure.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Ibrahimovic. Yaya Toure is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Ambitious ball here. Vieira. Yaya Toure. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a threatening... Tries a shot! And he's done it! So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Now it's Gullit. Gullit goes steaming forward. And that interception was most necessary. He's having a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Ibrahimovic. And this is Ronaldo. Now it's Yamal. Here comes another cross. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Oh, shooting chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Yamal, ball driven towards the... He gets big, and it's hit the woodwork and out. Cleared without complication. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Time and again they are repelled. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And here's Gullit. Engages and forces him off the ball. Ferdinand, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. pinches it off him. Ibrahimovic, a player who needs no introduction. Guti. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Nesta. It's just beyond his reach. Too long, and over the line. And it's half-time here. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Chelsea leading 1-0 at the break. So off we go once more. Chelsea carrying a one-goal lead. Roberto Carlos, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Nesta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And that is as far as they're going to go. Bale's cross. He's going for goal! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! A finish of true class! Manchester United are back on level terms. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Manchester United grab the equaliser and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Now it's Yamal. Bale did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. It's a pretty loose pass. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Played into space. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Both sides then
10,
taking this chance to
Rooney.
turn to their benches.
Number 14, Guti. Number 11, Bale. Number 7, Shevchenko. Number 9, Ibrahimovic.
Roberto Carlos
Coming on the field,
is one of the key
number
ingredients in the
19,
team's attack.
Palace. Number 24, Fletcher. Number 6,
Koller.
Zanetti.
Koller.
Batistuta.
Oh, this is a
Number
very good
20,
run. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Substitution.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here.
Well, I think the technical challenge is doable. This could depend on the amount of power.
Rivaldo! Chelsea with the corner, they're first. And he can clear it away. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Koller. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Hoeneß looking to be a menace in the final third. That has been slung wide. Threads one in. Batistuta's cross. Ferdinand clears it away. And it's Fletcher. And he's there to clear it. He's got tall. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Rivaldo. Darren Fletcher. And here's Batistuta. Tries to pass it through. Thinks about the shot. Oh, such a clever touch. And he's got his cross in. And that has been knocked clear.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Shapes to shoot! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Oh, well played. And that was very necessary. Nicely aimed pass. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. It's a sharp pass.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
He's had it taken off him. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And they're quick to get it back. And here's Batistuta. Yaya Toure. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And he is going into that little black book. Koller is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Nesta cuts out the pass. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rivaldo. Koller. Cafu. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. And that's it. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get. So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
And already we're underway here. Ibrahimovic. Dida claims comfortable. Pass somewhat off target. That pass has been well intercepted. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Can he get it through? And he's worked it through. He's picked his way through. That's a good ball out wide. In towards the back. Oh, what a climb! Oh, he's been caught napping. And that has been knocked clear. That's tidy. Shoots! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And he was quick to react. Oh, can he get onto this? Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Nicely weighted ball. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Roberto Carlos. Oh, sweet feet. There's the delivery. And he thumps it clear. And that's a... Oh, shooting chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And that has been cleared. Played out to the left flank. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Chelsea have their second corner now. Cleared away. Swung over. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Rooney. Played towards the other side.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Yaya Toure. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And this is Ibrahimovic. Yamal. He's shifting through the gears here. Swings it across. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. He has found the way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Looking for the run. Oh, well played, well played.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Vieira. And no, that was never going to make it. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that...
And Shevchenko! And he has kept it out somehow.
Shevchenko is offering a wry smile there.
Roberto Carlos is there, and he can get that clear. It's their second corner of the game. Toure with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Out towards the flank. Oh, that's fabulous. Hoisted in. Leicester clears it away. Ronaldo chasing after it. Can he spark a counter here? That's a nicely shaped ball. Rooney. Guti.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And it's Gullit. Bale cuts it out. And he's intervened well there. Aims beyond the defence.
There will be 1 minute.
Knocks it, shapes to shoot! Just not quite happening for him just now.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And he gets rid in a hurry. He is through here. And that'll be the last act of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How would you review the first half?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Yaya Toure gives no quarter what. It's a quick one. Roberto Carlos delivered in. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yamal. And that pass just didn't quite work. Delivered with swing. Oh, what has happened? There's the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Vieira clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Look, a little variation can't hurt here because they've got no previous.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 7, Shevchenko. Number 9, Ibrahimovic.
Punched away.
Number 10, Rooney. Number 14,
Still waiting for the
Guti.
game to take off
Number
here. 0-0.
11,
Played out
Bale.
wide.
Coming on the field.
Cafu is
Batistuta.
very much the model of the
Number
modern-day
20,
fullback.
Van Nistelrooy. Number 19, Hannes.
Darren Fletcher.
Number 24, Fletcher.
Zanetti.
Number 6,
And it's Van Nistelrooy.
Zanetti. Substitution in progress.
This is Batistuta. Stood up well to him there. It's run loose here. And here's Fletcher. And here's the chance to counter. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Osimhen is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Shot could be on. Crosses it in. Terrific header. It's in. And finally, he has breathed life into the game. What a header. Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have the first goal.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Yaya Toure has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Oh, good spread. Cafu. Cafu plays it. He gets big. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Koller looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Gerrard.
Well, look, urgency has spread through the team, and we're seeing a really coherent reaction.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Played in. He rises! Goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Certain, searing and imperious.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Van Nistelrooy! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
So, third corner of the game. That's a decent clearance. And he's picked it up out wide, showing good feet. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, important interception.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Yaya Toure. And here's Batistuta. That's very neat. And he welcomes it in.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Batistuta is onto this. Great vision. Well timed, excellent interception. Darren Fletcher. And here's Van Nistelrooy. And that's been... And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people. Koller taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
But we'll be back stronger.
The end of the game. Reflections?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to... So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, it is time to let them at it.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. He's looking wide. Rooney, good purposeful running this. That is lovely. Oh, that was vital. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Guti. Couldn't squeeze it through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Can he get it through? Well, it's come to nothing. No way through. Played out to the right. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Rooney. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get on the end of this? Aimed beyond the... There's the shot! He scored! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Chelsea have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Gullit. It's out for a goal kick. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Ibrahimovic. Bale is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And this is Ronaldo. He's having a go.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
It's a mighty effort! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Throw it. Gullit is the team's great visionary. Opts for safety. Nesta. Ferdinand cuts out the pass. Guti. And it's Ibrahimovic. And it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Shevchenko. Yamal, who's set up one goal so far. Great vision. Threads one in. Now the ball's gone astray. Great chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Out to the right. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. Oh, that's nice. Deep cross. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. And he's forced to go back. Over to the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Bale. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bale gets over and intercepts. Now, can they get him away? Now, what about a counter-attack?
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Rooney will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Roberto Carlos. Chiellini makes the interception. Ibrahimovic is herring after that one. Ibrahimovic. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cristiano Ronaldo just eases him off the ball.
are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And he's quick to get it clear again. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Chelsea go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And if you're just back from your break, you've been... Goes for a shot! And that has skinned the post.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Chelsea come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Pull it. And Jamal. Yaya Toure. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rooney. Played into space. Well timed, excellent interception. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Roberto Carlos drives forward on the overlap. Collar is flagged offside. Ferdinand. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Now it's Hullet.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Played out towards the right wing. Nice control. Ball driven towards... Up he goes! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Still just the single goal between the sides. Engages and forces him off the ball. Yaya Toure is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Rooney is wide and looking to get onto this. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
Substitution for Manchester United.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 9, Ibrahimovic. Number 10, Rooney. Number 14, Guti. Number 11,
Defending of the desperate variety.
coming on the field,
Manchester United really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Number 26, Robertson. Substitution in progress.
This is Iniesta! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Cross flung in towards the middle. They
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Hoeneß, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Rivaldo. Oh, this is a terrific run. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Batistuta. Chelsea do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And here's Batistuta. Manchester United have a free kick. Iniesta ready to try one.
This is about as perfect a free kick position as you could wish for.
Iniesta! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Corner number 2 then. Keeper's dealt with that. Lovely bit of skill. Chance, surely! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Ball is over the line. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Iniesta looking to penetrate opposition lines. Koller is onto it in a flash. Vieira. Oh, this is a very good run. Roberto Carlos. Vieira.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Played out wide. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He won't be happy with that one. That'll be a throw-in.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Back to the keeper, Dida. A keeper with complete command over his defence. Cafu is looking to influence the game from out wide. Pinches it off him. Robertson. Iniesta. And the referee brings it to a close. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and they're both expected to win no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're contesting a title, a final, or just playing for pride. This one's always special.
And as you can see, we've already started here. Yamal. Chance here to counter.
Well, Peter, we're about to watch a terrific defender in Carlos Puyol. He'll lead by example and continually organise. His appetite and attitude to the game is absolutely fabulous. There's an awful lot to enjoy about his play.
And he exudes charisma.
He does, and I just love his leadership.
Yaya Toure. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Rooney. Rooney wins the duel this time. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Ibrahimovic.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And this is Ronaldo, looking for the run. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Shevchenko. So we're still where we started right now. Nice control. Takes aim and crosses. That's a decent clearance. Ibrahimovic, a player who needs no introduction. Now that's well seen too. Manchester United look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And he's had a hit! Cleared away. Can he get it through? He's having a shot! Goal! Manchester United! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Ferdinand is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Plays it across. And that's been repelled. Rooney, great vision. Vieira. Ibrahimovic.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Ibrahimovic. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And again, he's sorted that out terrifically.
Really well played. He read that perfectly.
Wriggles his way through. Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And it's Rooney. Bale.
Manchester United have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Goes forward. Ronaldo is onto it in a flash. Yaya Toure. And that intercept. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Substitutions taking place.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, well played. Chelsea do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. That's a cute ball. Can he get onto this? Now, what about a counter-attack? Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Tries to play it through. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. And it's with the keeper. And that's put paid to a promising move. It'll be a throw-in. Great defending, strong and determined. Puyol. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
It's a sharp pass. Koller. Chelsea perhaps contemplating their next change here. Yaya Toure. It's a searching pass. Played in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. And here's the chance to counter. Crossed into the box. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Gets into some space. That's a shade optimistic. And that's going up front in a hurry. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ibrahimovic is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Ferdinand did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he's managed to get free, and he decides to cross it. This is their second corner of the game. He rises! Oh, crossbar! Hoisted in. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Chiellini gets rid without sophistication. Picked out brilliantly. It's Cristiano! It's hit the upright.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chelsea are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Guti is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. The final 5 minutes.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
It's a promising position. And he can clear it away. He's back in possession and ready to go again.
Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity.
Ibrahimovic shapes to shoot! In for the pieces! He's got a goal! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable.
Please put your hands together, everyone, and give
The
our
end of
boys
the
a round
game.
of applause for
Reflections?
a job well done.
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, create...
Big header! Baresi clears it away. Oh, this is a great position. It's Ibrahimovic! Ibrahimovic! It could only be him!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
You just know there is no stopping that.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's Rodrigo. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Yamal. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Ferdinand. Chelsea looking to pass their... Kola! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Kola actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Milan have the chance to go the other way. Now, can they get him away? That's a lovely, neat pass. It's a good run down the right.
Oh, really well played.
He is through here. Yamal's cross, he's got full.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Chelsea are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Chelsea finding their passes. Yamal. That's very neat. In towards the back stick. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Climbs up big! That was superb goalkeeping!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Chelsea have their third corner. Ibrahimovic! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And the shot! He scores! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
That is good strength. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. And a chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Yamal! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Face to face with the... shoots! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So their fourth corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now he's off and running. And it's Ibrahimovic. Defending was strong and firm. There's the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Kohler is offering a wry smile there.
Milan are looking to go forward now. Now it's Messi. Ferdinand kept his eye on it, and he's there. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's had it taken off him. Can he get onto this? Rodrigo. Looking for options for movement. Fired deep towards the back post. Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. And the first 45 minutes are up. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Chelsea sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ronaldo providing an outlet on that flank. Rijkaard, not the most accurate pass. Bellingham. Now it's Villa. Looking to play him in. David Villa. He's beaten the last man. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yamal drives forward on the overlap. Yamal. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Now here... a header! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And he's cut it out.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Bellingham. Can he get on the end of this? And there's green grass ahead of him. And into the grateful arms